Alright, let's see what this big red box is. Looks like a V-twin box, it's got colors on it. Alright, let's see what this thing is. It says right on it, VL. I know what it is already. It's a cylinder. Staples. Man. Big shop's got staples. Gotta watch out for staples, they make you bleed. See, they leave them like that, they make you bleed. It's always good to be in the habit of taking all staples out of all packaging. The blood you save might be your own. Okay. Another one. Damn. Got a staple machine. Packed pretty good. Lots of foam in there. Oop. So it's bubble wrap, but it's pretty fine, so it doesn't break too bad. Big bubbles don't do nothing. Small bubbles will help. Okay. Smells like carburetor cleaner. Stick a piece of wood on the bottom so it wouldn't break through the box. That's good. Whew. Still stinks though. Good job. Looks like a bunch of trash. It's okay. The trash did its job. Whew. Man, that thing stinks. Cover that box up. It stinks. Get it out of here. Okay. This is a VL cylinder, which is your before ULs in the 30s. Alright, so it's old. It's going to be 33. Over here you see it says 33 on it. So that was the year it fits. Heavily rusted. Typical for these old ones. Some broken fins here and there. Quite a few. Intake spigots unscrewed out of it. Cylinder bore is nice and rusty. It's broken a little bit, but not too bad. Definitely a lot of got some barnacles in there for rust there. This is not a usable cylinder for running the way it is. You have to put a sleeve on this thing. Definitely will have to be sleeved. Big ass bore in it, looks like. Heavy rust. Valve seats look pretty good. So in 33, they went to a special flathead part that goes right there, holds the cylinders up. So in 1930, when the VL first came out, first flathead, well, second, 45s were first. They were in 29. Big twin flathead, 1930. So they had a T-manifold, so kind of like a panhead. When they had a manifold came straight across. And then they found out it runs a lot better when you make it a Y shape. So I don't know why panheads went back to T. Doesn't work very well. Cheap, I guess. Anyway, so they went to a Y manifold, which worked a lot better. And that's what these are, and they did that in 33. So they ran these up to 36. But they are different. 36 is 1 year only. So the early cylinders have 7 head bolts. 2, 4, 6, 7. See, 2, 4, 6, 7. So you didn't know I can count. I can count. So the later cylinders have 8. So on the 45 and on the big twin, they went to 9, as I recall, on the late big twin. So that is a rear cylinder. So this would be a UL cylinder. They're floating around here somewhere. There's a UL cylinder. There's a front one though. Yeah, same difference. It'll work. So see, they had a Y manifold, still design, same thing. A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. Same bore sizes. So these have their head bolts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 head bolts. See, kind of around 9. Okay. So you can see how they look smaller. They have less finning. They're definitely lighter. Same valve sizes. So, like you can see how much more finning is on here for better cooling. These didn't have much finning. in fact running really hot. They're the same bore sizes, at least when they started out. So the 80-inch cylinders are a little bit bigger bore, but that was it. This is a 74-inch cylinder because it doesn't have fins all the way down. This only got 11 fins, not 13. So this is a 74-inch cylinder just like this one is. 80 had more fins on it. There are some 80 ones over there. This isn't one of them though. Alright, so you want to know what size it is? You take out your old handy-dandy caliper. 3 5/16 was standard. Not 74. These things are usually at least 3.5. Yeah, it's nothing. Maybe we should turn it on. 3.48. Yep. That's it. Most all these are 3.5 inch. So this one here, yeah, it's got carbon on it. It's a little smaller with a carbon. 82. Probably the same. These are probably the same bore size. Way oversized. So these are 1/8 inch over, almost. So anyway, you can see how they're fairly similar design, just more modern. They make changes, so they update things a little bit. Same basic flange thicknesses, all that stuff. This one here is a 38 casting. They had a 37 cylinder, and then they had 38 later. 38 go through 48. So you got your 30 to 33 cylinders, you got your 33 to 35 cylinder, you got your 36 only cylinder, you got your 37 only cylinder, then you got the 38 and later cylinder, and then you had 80 and 74 on the ULs. The VLs they only had 74s, they didn't have 80s. So the other thing I'm not sure about are they the same height. I think they probably are. So all you gotta do is run your straight edge across here, and if it looks the same, it's the same height. Here's the straight edge right here. Oh, look at that. They look like they're the same height. So that one was. So if you go the other direction. Oh, this is the gaskets on here. It's a little bit lower. We've got gaskets on here, so yeah, I think it's the same height. There's a gasket on this side here. There we go. Get rid of the gasket. Yeah, it goes right across. See? Boom, boom, boom. Same height. You can also measure them, but it doesn't matter. So the same bolt pattern. Bolt pattern goes back to 1930, which is what these would be bolted to. So they ran it all the way up. They're all the same bolt pattern. All the way up until they quit making these motors. Yep. As far as I know, even that motor right there, that shovel head motor, has the same bolt pattern as that 1930 motor. Same gasket. Ooh, this one had a wrist pin issue. See, the groove's going vertical. Pin clips came out. Ate the cylinder up a little bit. This one not so much. So anyway, these are like I said, you're not supposed to mix and match components, but as far as I know, you can probably put a UL top in on a VL. It probably would fit. Never actually done it. Doesn't mean you can't do it. I wouldn't be surprised if it fits on there. But easy to keep the same stuff on each model, so you don't mix them. But anyway, you can see the big difference in what they are. So they're definitely, one looks a lot bigger than the other, obviously. So, but this is the, like I said, this is the VL, this is the UL. There you go.